describe that practice out there today? Felt like it's as intense as it's been in a couple of years.
Yeah, I feel like that's what we should practice like every day. That's the message the team shot to us, the coaching staff and everybody. That's what we need to see out there every day to be a championship defense and a championship offense. So moving forward, that's what we want to see at practice.
What was Ben's message at the end when you guys all circled up?
We working. We putting money in the bank every day. This league don't know what's coming for him because we put in daily deposits every day. He kept it short and simple because that's what it is. Everybody show up here to work day in and day out.
You guys the defense looked specifically really ready for a confrontation today as soon as we walked out there from the start. Is that indicative of how you guys were feeling going into it?
I wouldn't say confrontation, it just, amp the practice. Yesterday we had a little off day, we weren't expecting it, so, as a defense we felt good to come out there and get the message across to the offense that, it's time to practice. So that's what it was, and our coaches let us know that type of day it was, and we just executed.
It's another year for you, another competition to try to prove yourself behind the spot. Coach Johnson said here earlier this week, he said that number 2 point spot behind Jalen is wide open for anybody who wants to take it. How do you feel about that part of it, and what's the competition been like?
Competition been great. It's competition all over the board. Everybody's position is pretty much up for grabs, as they say, because at the end of the day, the best man need to be on the field to make sure that this team win. And what I've been doing is I've been coming in, putting in daily deposits every day, meeting with the coaches extra, coming in early, doing anything I have to do to, prove to this team and to these coaches that I'm the guy for the other side. Other than that, just doing my job.
What's your relationship been like with Coach Harris so far?
It's been great. We see the game at the same way. He done had success in the past, so anything that he's mentoring me, telling me, I'm just soaking it all up. So the relationship's been great.
We've seen him use a lot more dime than maybe we saw you guys in the last 2 years. What does that do for a DB, having more DBs out there?
I would say make it more comfortable. Just knowing that the guys you're working with is in the room, so certain calls could go certain ways. You could play certain things to certain formations with the guys in the same room. So I just make sure that it's a little bit more comfortable with the same type of skill group out there.
You guys feel like you'll be able to do some more stuff near the line of scrimmage too? I know we saw a couple blitz looks, at least with some of the DBs up front towards the line of scrimmage. Is that something you're looking forward to?
I'm out there on island, so I don't really got no say so in that. But I guess that's what the defense showing. I'm really out there on the island doing my job.
We saw you walk into the offensive huddle and just kind of wait for somebody to notice. What did Dalton say when he kind of sent you back?
I don't even think they noticed. They was waiting on the play, but I didn't know our play, so that's why I got up out of there kind of quick. But I didn't think they'd even notice.
Ben said that you've got a big personality, and that you talk a lot. Every once in a while, it's a little too much, and he's talked to you about that. What's been that conversation with him about channeling your energy the right way?
Just controlling it, being a pro. At the end of the day, that's really the message that is getting portrayed to me. Just learning how to be a pro, how to go about your business every day, and pretty much controlling my personality. Sometimes you got to tone it down, sometimes you got to let it explode, but at other times it has to be at the right level, and that's what I got to learn to do to be a part of this team.
You said this was a big year for you. Do you agree with that?
I feel like it's a big year. I feel like last year was a big year. My rookie year, every year is a big year because, this is a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity to come and play in the NFL, and every down counts. So every year is a big year. Every down is big to me.
Your natural play style is more aggressive as a DB. Do you feel like how Dennis Allen is calling this defense fits your play style more and allows you to play your game more freely?
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, pretty much I'm on an island. Cover 3, if certain formations show, I'm on an island. Cover 4, certain formations show, I'm on an island. Then we got man all across the board. So with him just calling it the way he does, he puts the corner in the job. Put the corner in the way to make their money.
What have been your early impressions of Nahshon Wright last year that you want to carry with you or put behind you as you look forward to this season?
Carry with me, I would just say keep my same aggression and my mentality when I'm in the game. Put behind me just pretty much anything that shows negative on my resume. Pretty much that come technique, that come game situations, that come with any little thing. Not hustling, not showing effort that I need to on certain plays. So anything like that, I just want to put behind me.
You used that as motivation, but last season for you individually, is that something that drives you through this offseason? Drives you into this season, or are you really kind of looking just forward to the future?
Myself, I drive myself every day. I'm my family. I'm the only son. I'm the big brother. So my life pretty much drives me every day. I don't use anything external to drive me because at the end of the day, that can die out. So my life, my story drives me every day.
The amount of man you guys are playing, Like, do you think that's setting a tone out there, especially with kind of pushing the offense back a little bit, like getting them up against the wall?
Of course, we want to let you know we better than you. We want to let you know every time you line it up, we gonna rock and roll with you.
Rick Jaquan missed a lot of time with y'all last year. How nice is it to just hear him back there even more than anything?
I wouldn't even say you like kind of don't even remember him not being there. It's kind of odd, but it feels good to just have him back with his enthusiasm and the way he played and the way he been vocal out there. It just feel good to have him back out there.
Tyrique, we saw Jalen Johnson on the sideline at Family Fest. What was it like having him on the sideline? Because we haven't seen him out here at
Is
Halas
it-
Hall sidelines.
I would say it's been pretty good. You know, he in the meetings with me every day, so I'm always hearing his ins and outs, or how he sees the plays, or how he sees what we can do better. So I hear him every day. So, but just seeing him out there to be able to cheer us on, I know he's ready to get back out there.
How has he been as he goes through his rehab? I imagine he wants to be out there with you guys.
Of course, he's really in the meeting asking more questions than the people who practice in some days. But that's just for him to get a clear understanding. So when he's back out there, it ain't no fall off. It's let's get this thing rolling.
Tyrique, what did you guys take out of the field trip yesterday afternoon?
Honestly, it was great. You know, went to the beach, enjoyed ourselves as a team. Everybody was hitting the water. You know, I kind of was sleepy, so I tried to get some Z's in before the meetings. But it was great just to go out there and build team chemistry and see the coaches out there enjoying themselves as well. So it felt good.
Very different afternoon today.
Yeah, very different. Very different. I like both of them though, but very different.
You ever had a practice like today in a Bears uniform?
I don't remember. I don't think I recall. I told one of the rookies there. I said I think that's the most we ever like hit while I was being here. But it felt good to just see the guys ramp up and just to see that everybody came ready to practice today. You know, whether we messed up on plays on defense, whether the offense messed up on plays, got right back on the ball and went right back at it.
How does this prepare you differently, right? Like you said, you hadn't done this much live tackling and stuff like that. How does this prepare you for the season differently?
I think it's just started to chip away at the little things like missed tackles, or it started to chip away of what receivers coming with aggressions and picking up on crap blocks. And, you know, you can do everything through walkthrough, but going live every now and then is just giving you that real preparation for the season.
Are you looking forward to Friday? The Dolphins coming to town. Obviously a Pro Bowl receiver over there that you're going to square off with a little bit.
Definitely looking to it. It's just work at the end of the day. Iron sharper iron, and that's what's going to happen. You know, when the Dolphins come in with their Pro Bowl receivers, you know, I'm going to do my job and best and cover them.
To that point, with y'all playing so much, man, how important is it that y'all marry the pass rush with the back end? Like, it's one thing for you to be a great cover two corner and be physical in that 15 to 20 yard zone. But when you talk about man and covering guys 40, 50 yards across on a drag or deep, that's a different situation. How confident are you in your ability to do that? And how much of a test do you think it will with Tyrique and Jalen coming in here later this week?
My confidence through the roof. Like I don't think none could chip away at it because it's me. At the end of the day, if I did something wrong and got beat, that's me. I did something wrong. You ain't better than me. So I feel like my confidence is definitely through the roof. And as far as the other thing with the D-line, we got to be married. The D-line depending on us to make sure the quarterback hold that ball for that split second so he can get a sack. And then it's on other downs where I might not be in good coverage, and that's where they come in at with the stunts and everything that they do. But it's just gonna be a great time with, you know, me and Jalen out there or whoever's out there competing for this job, just to be out there and cover these Pro Bowl receivers.
Been with a couple other teams. Was that the most physical practice you've ever been in an NFL camp?
Yeah, I would say so. Coach is kind of demanding physicality. That's going to be our identity. So, yeah, but the three teams that I've been with, or the two other teams I've been with, yeah, for sure.
Did you tell that, like, from the start, did it have that feel to it that it was people wanted that smoke today?
Yeah, no, he let us know early this morning that that's what he wanted today. So, for sure.
What do you like about the practice like that?
It just brings out the best. It's a dog-eat-dog world, so it's like you got to go out there and compete and make your keep.
I feel like that was the first time the offense came out kind of that confident, that chesty, that trying to go back and forth at you guys. Did that surprise y'all at all?
Nah, he told us exactly what was going to happen. And, I mean, those guys are tough guys. I mean, we all play football, so they're tough. So we kind of expected it, but for sure, it was fun. It was fun.
Nahshon, what were you told when they signed you? I know you've been with Coach Harris before, but when they brought you over here, what were you told about the opportunity to play, the opportunity to start, the competition that it would be? And then how would you describe how it's been to this point where now you seem firmly in the mix to win a starting job?
I think when I first got here, it was just more so come in and compete, show what I can do defensively, and then obviously my value on special teams as well. So just coming in and compete, and then as far as training camp, it's just been a blessing to be able to go out there and compete and show that I can play with the best of them.
What was your relationship like with Coach Harris back in Dallas?
Super close. He's had me since a rookie, so I mean, he's kind of taught me everything that I know up until this point. And I mean, besides like college, but the way the game is played now, like, man, he's taught me everything. We're super close.
What do you think makes him a good position coach?
He's played the game and he's played it at a high level. He knows what it looks like, so he knows how to coach it. Like when it looks bad, he knows how to coach it. When it's going good, he knows how to coach it. And I don't think for him there's never a good rep. Like there's something you can do better. Or he's super nitpicky. So yeah.
Sean, how would you describe the defense's tenacity today with everything that happened?
Today was physical. I think Coach Ben this morning kind of brought it out of everybody, and he kind of told us the offense was going to come at us. So it was good to see like those guys get after it. We got after it pretty well. Really, the whole practice. I think we only had one live period, but I mean once it got going, every period just became live.
You said Ben kind of brought it out of everybody this morning. How did he do that?
He just let us know like today's gonna be a day. Like today's the day to come and prove it. So that was really the message.
So there was only one live period. When did it become clear to you there was like, oh no, we're actually gonna be live, like almost on?
From the beginning, like as soon as like there's a switch you turn on. So like as soon as you tell somebody we're going live, it's hard to kind of dial back. So it just became live practically the whole practice.
Your name has been brought up a lot in the DB competition, and Dennis Allen said that number 2 spot is wide open. Do you feel like that you're in a position to take over that spot, and how do you balance that with, everybody on this team is your teammate?
I mean, I don't know. I come out and just do what I put my best foot forward every day. I mean, they haven't told us anything. Nothing has been told to anyone. So I just come in and just try to put my best foot forward.
What do you like about the defense?
We get to be in the receiver's face. He wants us to challenge him. We press probably 95% of the time, so it's for sure. We get to get in their face and compete.
What do you think is the best part of your game?
My length, and then just being physical, and then just knowing the game. I've been in the league 5 years. I've seen quite a bit. I played with 3 All-Pro corners and 1 Defensive Player of the Year. So I've soaked up a lot of game from Gilly, Trey, Duran. So I've got a chance to be around some great ones.
When you use your length, I mean, you get to go against a big guy like Rome out there. Like, does that kind of feel like a mano sort of thing? Like, get his best, your best, and be able to like match up physical attributes.
Yeah, it's been a healthy matchup. He got the deep ball on me today. Even in the run game, he's super physical. Kind of getting after me and just making me take it up a notch. So yeah, it's been a healthy matchup for sure.
On that deep ball pass, was that just a great pass by Caleb, or did you miss a little bit there and lose the ball a little bit?
I think when I looked, I kind of faded away from him, so it was more so me. I needed to look and lean, but yeah, it was. I mean, it was a great throw, great catch for sure.
Sean, you mentioned your relationship with Al. What do you think he saw in you when you were a young player that drew him in?
That I don't know. I mean, obviously I'm 6'4". I was able to run, and then other than that, in college I played pretty well. I think I would like to think so. Other than that, I mean, I really don't know.
You mentioned all the great guys you played with in Dallas. You tell anybody here, hey, we should probably go get Micah Parsons.
Yeah, it'd be lovely to have him for sure. But he's a hell of a player. But I don't know how that goes. I don't know anything.
You mentioned your special teams value. Is it difficult, taking all the first team reps on D, but also still trying to keep an eye on what you need to do for special teams for when Jalen comes back if you don't win the starting spot?
No, I think they've conditioned us well. I'm conditioned well enough to be able to lock in when it's time to lock in on defense, and then when it's time for special teams, be able to do that as well. They've harped on conditioning. In the offseason, I kind of got after it in terms of conditioning. So, there's no problem.
Are you in both of those meetings right now?
For sure.
What would it mean to you to come away with the starting job?
I don't know how to answer that question. I mean, obviously it'd be nice to have it, but first I just want to make the 53, and then what happens from there? that's up to the coaching staff. That has nothing to do with me. For sure.
Were you on the Laney College team, the when last chance you was there?
No, my brother was. I was the year before when we won the state championship, and then I left to Oregon State. But my younger brother was. I starred in like one episode. For sure. It was fun.
You've got to know Tyrique a little bit. What do you make of he's got a real outgoing personality.
Yeah, I'm finna say he's super outgoing. He's a hell of a player. I mean, he's made a lot of plays in this league, and he's super like friendly. Like, obviously we know what's going on, but I mean, it hasn't shaken him any. We talk to each other. We uplift each other. That's what it's about. We're teammates, so for sure.
You've been in cases before where guys competing for the same job aren't cool with each other, or somebody feels threatened or whatever.
Nah, not that I would not at all.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
How'd you like the vibe at practice today?
Good, it's fun. What set you off?
Say it again?
What set you off in the little skirmish that you got into with John?
It's just camp, football, hot, tempers flare, getting competitive. That's all it was.
Anything you took exception to in that particular sequence?
Exception?
Anything that bothered you and kind of made you throw the ball at him?
Nah, it's just, like I said, it's football. You compete at a high level, stuff like that's bound to happen, so.
Practice felt elevated today. From the time that you've been, is that the most intense practice you've been a part of?
Yeah, probably definitely one of them. Yeah, like I said, it was one of those days. It was short yardage goal line, and it's a hat on a hat. So yeah, it was definitely an intense one for sure.
Was the run on the sideline self-imposed?
Which run?
You were running up and down the sideline after the skirmish. Was that a punishment, or did you say I need to?
No, we finished after our last rep, so that was just me finishing the rep. So yeah.
When you have a physical practice like that, usually the power back's probably gonna get it more than anybody. Like you said, y'all did goal line, y'all did short yardage. But just a more physical back, they gotta bring a different energy to get you to the ground. Did you feel a little beat up after today?
No, I felt great. Yeah, no, I mean it's part of the game though. It's part of it. So,
That goal line session at the beginning of practice when they're featuring you, I know you had 2 touchdowns there. What do you like about being in that role in those short yardage situations?
I mean, scoring touchdowns isn't too bad. I would say that's definitely one of them. But I mean, whatever I can do to contribute, I mean, if that's short yardage, goal line, whatever the case may be, I mean, I'm all for it. So yeah, it's fun to always, be involved in that type of stuff.
Do you feel like this offense, because I know there were times last year where you'd be on the field, you wouldn't be on the field, it felt like your usage wasn't really consistent. Do you feel like this coaching staff's putting you in a situation where you're gonna know more of a consistent role?
I mean, yeah. I mean, obviously we still got some games to play. I mean, we still have to go out there and play, and see what that's about. But I mean, I think at the end of the day, Ben, he's done a great job with the guys that he's had, and I think he'll do the same with us. So I'm trusting in that and just kind of taking it day by day and just focusing on what I really can control. So.
Do you have a sense of what this run game's going to look like? Ben told us when camp started, he goes, I don't know whether we're a wide field team or whether we're better off running inside. And what have you felt is what have you sensed from what you guys do well so far?
I mean, right now it's just kind of basic foundational install. So, I mean, it's hard to really tell you what exactly it will be. And I mean, if he said that, then I can't give you an answer off of that. Like, I don't know. He's the head guy. He's going to call the plays. So we're going to roll with whatever he calls. So, yeah, I mean, right now it's just kind of installing, just seeing, what we do good, what we need to work at, and just building off of that.
How would you describe the rushing attack to somebody right now? I mean, independent of what kind of plays you run, what are you trying to become?
I mean, I think it's just hard-nosed, physical, and just very, very detailed. Making sure we know, who's had it up, who we're IDing to, who we're going out to, and we're just running off the ball. So I think it's a very physical style of, running, and I think it'll definitely pay dividends for the games to come.
Along those hard-nosed lines, it looked like you ran a little bit I form with like a tight end as a fullback. What do you like about that specific look, having a big guy right in front of you?
I mean, this is another way to dress up, some of the same stuff. I mean, Ben does a great job of, mixing it up and just kind of keeping the defense on their toes. So I think it's just another element that we have to kind of just change up looks and just get, pretty much the same types of run plays, just from a different type of, I guess, dress up, if that makes sense.
Coach Bienemy is very insane, very detail oriented, harp on every little thing. What's it been like being in his room and learning from him so far?
It's been great. I mean, he's definitely challenged us as a RB unit day in and day out. And I think it's definitely going to have a great effect on us. So yeah, we're just taking it day by day, and we're learning from him and all the experience that he's had with the great backs that he's coached. And I think it'll definitely help us out in the long run.
We saw the soccer ball drill on Saturday again. I don't think we had seen it since OTAs. What is that supposed to do? Like what's the objective?
I mean, just really getting in and out of your hips when it comes to pass pro, having to bend down or necessarily kind of bend with your ankles, knees, and hips to get the soccer ball, making sure we stay at a good base, and then keeping our hands in a tight space so we can strike off a pass pro. So it's just training our eyes, our body really just to stay low and be in a good body position when we pass pro.
What do you like most about the offense so far, Roschon?
I think just a variety. I mean, it's a lot of different things that we could do, a lot of different things that Ben can get to, and different ways to get to it. So I think he has a great mind, and he's real detailed in the things that he does. So I think it'll just help us out when we get in those tough games, when we get in those situations where we really need to, home something in and scheme something up. I think he'll definitely. The playbook is definitely detailed enough for us to do that. So.
I feel like today was kind of a get right day for the offense. Just we know Ben said the practice on Sunday was a little sloppy. You feel like this was kind of a palate cleanser to a degree?
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call it that. I think it's just one of those days where you kind of get to see what you're about. I mean, it's, like I said, it's a midday practice. I mean, tempers are flaring. We got a hat on the hat, goal line, short yardage. So it's really just kind of, we really get to see who really wants to play. So that's the kind of day I would kind of describe it as. And I think on both sides of the ball, I think we did a pretty good job of showcasing toughness from that aspect.
Tyrique was saying that you guys should practice like this every day. Is that even remotely sustainable?
Yeah, I think we should do it every day. I'm all for it. So I don't care. We can do it.
Roschon, for you individually, are there things that you'd like the opportunity to showcase in your game that maybe you didn't have a full opportunity to show last year?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I think there's a lot of film that I have to put out, and just things I can showcase from my end that I feel like I haven't really put out in the past couple of years. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But at the end of the day, with the opportunities that I get, I just got to make the most out of them. So that's kind of how I'm approaching it. So
Thanks,
appreciate it.
Thanks.